Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to tell you that I think I might have to change my name to Let's Talk About It. Anyways, I just came to realize this morning that, it's pretty bad if we live in a world where there's more bad than there's good, and we don't have a lot of good choices, such as our presidents. Let's face it, neither one of them deserve to be president. Neither one of them truly care about the citizen. They only care about themselves and what they can do to, I want to say help this world, but that's not what they're trying to do. And I hope that everyone becomes aware and reads between the lines and starts becoming alert. Because this is really getting beyond our scope, beyond our realm, and out of our hands in more ways than I could ever tell you. I would like to say that one of my biggest complaints, of course, is the tax property issue. I have paid tax properties all my life, just like you have and the rest of the United States, because we owed it. I've got no problem with that. But once that you have paid off your home and the land that it sits on, plus the like I own property away from my home, and that is now paid off as well. And I still have to pay property taxes on those. I strongly disagree with this because isn't that what we do all our lives, is to work to own our own home or our land? Isn't that our American dream? Yet, not only the state of Texas, but most of I guess all the states, state that you will never truly own the land. It belongs to us. Well, for one thing, I'd like them to show me the contract that they made with God, where they paid God the money for the land, or the state that they call Texas or New North Carolina, North Dakota, South Dakota, whatever. Yes, boundaries were laid, states were named, but where in the name of the good Lord is it ever mentioned that they paid God to take control of this land? So, once you have paid in full your home or property that you may have someplace else, it should belong to you. As I've been told, it does not, and it never will. Why then do we bother? Why do we bother to buy a house? Why do we bother to buy property that we hope to build on one day? If at any given time the government can step in and take it away because you didn't pay your property taxes. I no longer owe the bank anything. I don't owe the state anything. It is paid in full. I owe nothing. Yet this government has the right, supposedly, to tell me that if I don't pay those property taxes, they will foreclose on my land, whether it be the land my house is on or the other property I own. Okay, the house belongs to me. I bought and paid for it. And so they'll say, well, the house is on the land, and the land is ours. No, the land is not yours. It's mine. It was surveyed off, and numbers were put down as to how big the lot where it was, the house that was built on it. So, no, it doesn't belong to you. It does not belong to you. It belongs to me. Now, I have started to write a Texas state legislative about this. I did hear from the Speaker of the President of the General Assembly. He felt that he understood what I was saying, but at the same time, we have to have these taxes so that we can continue to help the school programs and everything else it goes toward. Don't get me wrong. I'm here. I want to help the schools. I've done my fair share. I think once I've paid it off and I no longer owe anybody, then you can't tax me or anyone else. And so they tried to tell me that it would hurt the economy if they stopped making people who actually paid their homes and stuff off. It wouldn't hurt anybody because you have many corporations that can be taxed. Those buildings, the plots they're never going to be really paid for. They do commercial business out of them. They can tax them. They're taxing them for that. I mean, there are so many taxations that this is just ridiculous. And we pay them and we go along with it. But I will not go along with this property tax. The president told me to contact the representative in my area. And I live in Bonham. So I did. And I was brushed off by them stating, well, we don't even go to session until January, so there's no reason for us to talk to you right now. Get back with us later. Well, that's just hogwash. That's what we elected you for. That's why you're put in that office. Why the heck won't you do your job? What, do you just want to sit back and rake in all the money? And just make sure all these people get taxed on this, that, and the other thing, and you get these big fat pay raises? Well, I don't think so. People, I think we can do something about this. But you have to be strong enough and brave enough to stand up and do it. And I am going to continue. And if you want to jump on my bandwagon, please do. Because if you truly own your property, if you have been fortunate enough in this lifetime to have paid off your home and the property on which it stands, then they have no right to threaten you. They have no right to come in and take your house away from you because it's on, quote, their land. No. No. And if that's the case, then we just need to stop buying property. We need to stop buying homes. Because if you have the hope that you're going to pay it off one day, then no. You're still going to be paying a debt to society that you don't owe. I hope that you will listen to this. I hope that you will respond to this. I hope that you will be brave enough and strong enough to step out of the box and say enough is enough. We need to do something about this. As you know, I reported on the removal of a minor from a child. As much as I tried, as much as I did, I got nowhere. I don't believe that the American public, the American citizens, are dumb, nor are they stupid. We might be afraid, but why are we afraid? Why are they making us afraid? Why do we feel threatened by them? We need to get our rights back. We need to get these people that we put into office to do their jobs. It is so easy, so convenient for them to change your words around, to find ways to make the laws fit the way they see them, the way they feel they should fit. No, they do not. No, they do not. I urge you, as fellow Americans with me, I urge any citizen that owns their own property, whether it's on their house is on it or it's land elsewhere, if you own it, you own it. Stand up. Say enough is enough.